On the ancient savannah, one predator ruled with fangs and fury. But tonight mankind will stand together against the dire wolf in a fight that will change their destiny forever.
On the endless African savannah, where golden grasses sway beneath a burning sun, life is both beautiful and merciless. The air carries the calls of distant birds, the thundering hooves of migrating beasts, and the whisper of the wind that speaks of both life and death. Here, survival is never guaranteed. Among the shadows of the tall grass, one predator reigns supreme. Not the mighty lion, not the stealthy leopard, but a far older terror, the dire wolf. Larger and stronger than any wolf alive today, with jaws powerful enough to crush bone and teeth sharp enough to tear through flesh, these beasts do not hunt alone. They move as a pack, silent, patient, and merciless. Their glowing amber eyes pierce the dusk, and their howls echo like death itself across the plains. For countless generations, the dire wolf has been a reminder that nature favors the strongest and the most united. Every step taken on this land is watched. Every careless sound can attract the hunters. And tonight, their hunger is rising. Far away, a band of Homo habilis, early humans, approaches the riverbank. Their journey has been long and exhausting. Their bodies are thin, their faces marked by dust and struggle, but their eyes shine with determination. Unlike other creatures, they do not walk alone. They move together, carrying hope, tools, and the strength of unity. For them, survival is not just instinct. It is cooperation. They laugh as they reach the cool waters, washing away the heat of the day. Children splash, adults share quiet smiles, and for a brief moment, life feels safe. Yet in the tall grass nearby, yellow eyes watch, muscles tense. The dire wolves wait. The savannah, though peaceful on the surface, hides a deadly truth. Here, danger never rests.
As the sun sinks below the horizon, the savannah transforms. The golden light fades, and a deep silence spreads across the land. The air grows cooler, yet the night is far from safe. In the darkness, hunters awaken. The band of Homo habilis gathers near the riverbank. They collect branches, piling dry wood together, striking stones until sparks catch. Soon, a fire flickers to life, casting long shadows across the grass. Flames crackle, and for a moment, the humans feel secure. Fire is their shield, the one force most predators fear. But the dire wolves are not ordinary hunters. They have known fire before. They circle beyond the glow, pacing silently, their eyes glinting in the dark. The pack is patient. Hunger drives them, but instinct tells them to wait. They test the humans with distant howls, deep, chilling cries that echo across the plains. The sound sends shivers down every spine. The Homo habilis clutch their wooden spears tighter. Mothers pull children close. The men watch the darkness, every rustle of grass making their hearts pound faster. Yet they know if they scatter, they will perish. Only together can they resist. Hours pass. The wolves draw closer, shadows slipping between the tall grass. The fire crackles low, its wood almost spent. Sweat beads on foreheads, not from heat but from dread. The humans exchange desperate glances. They must act soon.
The night grows heavier. The fire burns low, its light flickering weakly. The humans huddle close, but their fear is met with resolve. They know the wolves will come again. Suddenly, a deep growl rumbles from the tall grass. The sound is closer, heavier, filled with hunger. Before anyone can react, a massive dire wolf emerges from the darkness, larger than any man. Its shoulders ripple with muscle. Its fangs glint like daggers in the firelight. It does not wait for the pack it charges alone. The humans scream. Spears rise, but the beast is fast. With a thunderous leap, it crashes into the circle, knocking one man to the ground. Dust flies, fire sparks, and chaos erupts once more. One young Homo habilis, smaller than the rest, but braver than most, steps forward. His hands tremble, but his eyes burn with defiance. In that moment, instinct gives way to courage. With a roar, he thrusts his spear forward, the sharp tip scraping across the beast's shoulder. The dire wolf snarls, blood streaking its fur, but instead of retreating, it lunges at him with terrifying speed. The two collide in a violent struggle. The man is thrown to the ground, his spear ripped from his grip. The dire wolf's jaws snap inches from his face, its hot breath and dripping saliva covering him. He pushes back with trembling arms, muscles straining, every heartbeat echoing his will to live. Around them, the pack howls. Other wolves circle closer, but the humans scream in fury, waving fire and stones, driving them back. The entire group focuses on saving their companion. The young man scrambles, his hand closing on a burning branch from the fire. With a desperate cry, he shoves the torch into the dire wolf's face. The beast recoils, snarling, its fur singed by flame. Pain and rage twist in its eyes, yet still it fights. Again it lunges, but this time the humans are ready. Together, 3 spears strike at once, piercing its chest and side. The dire wolf howls in agony, staggering, blood dark against its fur. With one final roar, it collapses onto the dirt, motionless. Silence falls, broken only by the ragged breaths of the humans. The young man raises slowly, shaking, his body bruised, but his spirit unbroken. For the first time, the dire wolf has fallen to human hands. But the victory is not complete. In the distance, glowing eyes still watch. The pack has not left. This was only a single battle in a much larger war.
A flash of fur, a snarl, and the dire wolves attack. They surge from the grass as one, powerful bodies lunging forward. The ground trembles beneath their charge. The humans scream, thrusting spears, waving torches. Sparks fly as the beasts snap their jaws, teeth clashing against wood. One wolf is struck in the shoulder and retreats, but another leaps into the circle, knocking a man to the ground. His cries pierce the night as the pack surrounds him. Chaos reigns. Firelight and shadows dance wildly, humans and wolves locked in a brutal struggle. Blood stains the earth, both human and beast, yet even in terror, the Homo habilis cling to unity. A spear finds its mark, piercing deep into a wolf's side. The creature howls and collapses, its death sending the others momentarily back. But the danger is far from over. The wolves melt back into the darkness, circling once more, waiting for the next chance. The humans sit huddled, trembling, clutching their wounded, firelight flickering weakly. Tonight has taught them a bitter lesson. The dire wolves will not give up. This is only the beginning.
The night erupts with violence. The dire wolf, enormous and furious, refuses to back down. It snarls, snapping its fangs, circling the trembling humans. But this time, the humans are not alone, not scattered. They are many, and together they have fire, stone, and courage. The beast lunges again, striking down another man. But before its jaws can close, 3 more Homo habilis rush forward. One hurls a stone that cracks against its skull. Another drives a spear deep into its flank. A third slams a burning branch against its side. The wolf roars in rage and pain, twisting and thrashing, blood spilling into the dirt. Its fangs slash, tearing one man's arm, but still the humans do not retreat. They surround it now. 10, 15, 20 of them, each with fire or weapon in hand. The dire wolf leaps high, a monster in the firelight, but spears stab upward, piercing its belly. It crashes to the ground with a thunderous impact, but even then it tries to rise, its eyes blazing with wild fury. The humans shout together, a chorus of survival. One final strike, a heavy spear driven straight into its chest, and the dire wolf lets out a long, broken howl. Its legs buckle, its body collapses. Silence falls. For the first time, the humans see the mighty predator lying dead at their feet. They are shaking, their bodies bruised, but their spirits rise. This was not just a victory over a wolf. It was a victory of unity, of intelligence, of the will to live. In the distance, the rest of the pack scatters into the darkness,